Hey guys and gals, and welcome back to my playthrough of Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Now, last we left off, I I defeated well, I landed on Epitaph. I defeated one gigantic destroyer and another sentinel, pretty much by spamming Argentus.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder, as if a field of flowers was blossoming nearby. A child was saved from death. 1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging and sobbing and howling.
Yeah, basically just spammed Argenta with the with the newest bolter, and she just melts everything. Like, that's how a bolter is supposed to be, okay? Like, when you shoot at something like a human, that human's supposed to be chunks. That's how a bolter is supposed to be. But yeah, after that, well, we're supposed to go down Epitaph, and the Inquisition trooper said that, you know, we were expected by Kalkazar. So I'm kind of scared about that. But oh well. Oh, what the? Is that a Tesseract vault? Oh my goodness, that is a Tesseract vault. Oh great, what am I gonna do now? What's with... Wait, where are they? Here? No. Oh, hello. Where are...
I always keep my options open.
Okay, let me save first. Because I have no idea what's gonna happen. Oops. Wait, what the? Wait. What? That's me. 3 me's. Is that... That's Albalar? What the? Reality bubbles before you and burst with an agonizing shriek. A few silhouettes now stand in your way. 3 of them seem to have your face, and yet the differences are striking. Each has been marked by another accomplishments and different experiences, making you feel like the protagonist of a tale about a pair of twins separated at birth. Merciful reflection. If you are sentient creatures and not mere eidolons, I suggest you back down without a fight. I did not come here to claim your lives. Cursed reflection. My master, change of ways? Is this you're making? No, I can feel it is not. You are not playing tricks on me. You are sending me prey for a great sacrifice. Wait, merciful reflection, cursed reflection. Is this? Does the game wants me to like destroy other aspects of myself? Like, I'm dogmatic, so they throw the iconoclast and the heretic version of me, you know, at me. Glorious reflection. Is there some ironic lesson in what is going on? Should I be looking in the mirror a little less, or perhaps trying to look at myself from the outside? Or is this a hint that I am my own worst enemy? I shall ponder this in my memoir. Look at where your doppelgangers came from. The abuse of the fabric of existence is causing the motes of reality to flare up. You see the mirages of the corona expanse in their glow, altered past recognitions by the decisions you have made, or could have made in some other world. Oh great, so it's a multiverse. Who are you? The glorious reflection. I'm guessing this is a dogmatic? Your replica smiles in understanding. I'm Hyphus Dane von Valancius the Magnificent. And if I know myself, which I most certainly do, you are now pondering what that makes you. The answer is simple. You are my reflection from a less glorious reality, a product of the malign influence of the treasure that I seek. Yep, this dogmatic... Yeah, I'm guessing this is the dogmatic one, and he's the narcissist. Merciful reflection. Some refer me to as the Warden of the Expanse, but I prefer being addressed simply as Hyphus Dane. Nice to meet you, me from a different version of the existence. You know what, I kinda like him. He's a bit... Why does he have a... Psyker staff? Is the iconoclast me a psyker? Huh, interesting. So if I start as another character with different backstories, do they, you know, do these aspects of me actually you know, use the ones that I didn't choose. Like, for example, if I choose a Psyker, the one of the three will become a Commissar. Huh. Okay. And yeah, I kind of like him. He's a bit down to earth. First reflection, the last doppelganger smiles coyly. Speaking of me, I'm the only version of ourselves who choose the path to true power. I serve the master, the changer of ways, and I already chanced upon my reflections in his dreams, which is why I am the only one without a dumbstruck expression on my face. Huh, you don't really look any different. Yeah, somehow I have a feeling getting rid of Idra was the smart idea. Somehow. Just a bit. And, yeah, he's basically just a normal... It's just Conrad Voidveer in, you know, my skin. Welcome to my reality, esteemed guest. Yeah. I have a sneaky suspicion that this meeting will end in bloodshed, but I still thank you for the kind words and hospitality. Address the arrogant copy. You seem to think you are better than the rest of us, don't you? And yet, I was the only one clever enough to become the master of my own fate and not be reduced to someone else's plaything or a slave to dogma. Why do you seek to enter the crypt? I came to claim the treasure. Whatever it is, Theodora found it, and which makes it mine. Xavier will regret trying to steal it from my dynasty. The doppelganger smirks. And he does succeed. Your doppelganger's slightly accelerated speech, jerky movements, and the sweet twinkle in his eyes suggest that his blood is teeming with euphoric stimulants. So he's basically just on cloud 9. Or just high on whatever sims, you know, he took. And I become very principled and vengeful where my treasure hoard is concerned. I wonder how you acquire such an ego. The lack of pointless advice, I presume. On the day Conrad killed Theodora, all of her officers died with her, including Mort, Albert, Abelard, Idra, Ravor, Vigdis. When I came into my inheritance, there was no one to teach me how to be a rogue trader. I handled everything myself and found out who Theodora von Valancius really was. A narcissistic, unscrupulous, self-serving who lies to everyone. I admit I regret not getting the chance to know her better. I embraced her principles and realized that literally everyone in the Gorillaz expanse was out to take advantage of me. The Drusians and the pirates, the Adeptus Mechanicus and the Kaspalita, Kalkazar and Uralon, and so the puppet pulled at the strings and made its master dance. I dare say things turns out well for me. I have to admit, this version of you is not without a certain charm. The kind where I don't quite know if I want to throw myself at you or empty a full clip right into your face. Same. My sweet smuggler, you are also in my world, you know? I gave you a little planet with a pretty palace and a tiny garden after you took offense at a couple of innocent jokes about your humble origins. Throw myself at you or empty a full clip into your face. It's a tough one. Tisafon, my sworn friend and the most overbearing shrew in all of the expanse. Of course you are here as well. The copy nods meaningfully at Cassia. Nice to see you're in the thick of things as usual. The mention of the former novator of the house makes Cassia flinch. Wait, what? I think you've mistaken me for someone else. So she is Tisafon. So I just made love to Tisafon. Ugh. Throne, forgive me. Indeed, in this rancid reality, you are some kind of pathetic parody of yourself. Have you achieved much without loyal allies? Indeed, I have. I'm the most influential figure in the entire expanse. Caligos was slain by the Xenos and his successor, Evine, became my puppet. Incendia chases pirates, not realizing it is me who is raiding her colonies. I was able to make a pact with the Cabal of the Raving Tempest against Kalkazar, forcing him to flee. I undertook a dozen expeditions into the unknown, moving the dynasty capital to footfall, named Vladan my governor, and made Hieronymus a cardinal. Not too bad for a novice, wouldn't you say? So you trick everyone in the end? Nicely done. If you don't sing your own praises, who will? Never has that been more true. I mean, his methods are basically like I don't approve of his methods, but the results that I approve of. So one of my versions choose to serve the arch enemy? I do not serve, I reign, you grovel, I dominate and rise even higher. You notice that your replica is sporting elaborate makeup under a layer of powder. The doppelganger face looks strange, its skin's covered in wrinkles. Somehow they remind you of closed eyelids. Ugh. That's a very bad mental image. Idra? Oh, Idra. Oh yeah. Okay. I thought she was my Idra. Idra opens her mouth and you see the blackness between her teeth in place of her tongue. 100 otherworldly warped voices speak instead of her voice. The master requests a sacrifice, a living sacrifice. Toss them into the warp. Their path will be unraveled by and woven into yours. Why do you come to Epitaph? My master, the changer of ways, directed me here and revealed my destiny. This is where I will cut short the life of the Corpse Emperor's champion and claim the great trophy. This is where I am fated to become one with the war. I wonder at what point your soul was tainted by heresy. It happened on the day Kunrad Voidveer wounded me with the cursed blade. From then on, I started hearing voices. Fortunately, my companion, Idra, taught me how to avoid going insane. When I began to listen to and heed their wisdom, they revealed secrets to me and whispered the dark rituals. I raided the Von Valencia's crypt, made a dark offering of Theodora's skull, and enslaved her spirit. I learned all of her dirty secrets and all of her lies. I saw a full picture and realized that only the strongest survive in the Expanse, and any strength is good enough to survive. In short, you've gone from being a rogue trader to being a piece of Kraken shit. This is very interesting, but shut up. Ulfar shifts his gaze at you. I have just realized I have not given your spiritual fortitude the credit it deserves, Atvatir. Have you achieved much on your profane path? Oh, I have. My empire is no paltry protectorate. It stretches across Winterscale's domain and the worlds of Chorda. With my brother Kunrad as regent, together we ruled many planets. I deceived Uralan the Fool and banished him from the Expanse after subverting his cult. I taught the brazen Drukhari a lesson by sending the Orselio navigators into Kamra to cause the most powerful disjunction in history. On Quetzaltamer, I struck down the furious Caligos, a rival to the favor of the Dark Gods. I used his blood to make a pact with the Edge of Daybreak, my illustrious teacher. House Orselio would never swear allegiance to someone like you. We follow his light, and you are twisted chaos incarnate. Now I see that Arsorian has blessed my path, for in this reality I met a human with a powerful and radiant soul unyielding to corruption. I remember you, little Xenos. I remember you and your kin begging for mercy as I send you off, one after the other, to the feast of the Lord of Pleasure. You're disgusting. You won't believe how little I care about what you think. I'm just a peaceful copy. You seem to be the only one who isn't trying to pick a fight. I don't enjoy pointless violence. Power and authority can always be used for a more worthy purpose. Well, almost always. Unfortunately, sometimes violence does have a point, but it gives me a little pleasure even then. So what brings you to this dangerous place, the most peaceful one? Duty. I do not know what exactly Xavier has in mind, but judging by his past actions, it will be ambitious and terrible. He must be stopped. Your doppelganger resolutely clenches his fist around an oddly shaped wraithbone talisman, and Aldari wears such amulets as a token of special bond with someone, or a token of remembrance for the dead. So Yurla died in his universe. Her emerald green eyes lights up with surprise, sorrow, and confusion all at once. So you and I walk arms in arm in this other world too, Elantark? The sense the keepsake is now in your possession. My path was cut short before yours. Your alter ego nods, slowly and sorrowfully. Forgive me, Yurlit. Lanayers? Yevvis? Whatever. You took the Kapal Drakon's blow that was meant for me, but the Pyrosurgeons were unable to heal your wounds. Still, it was a great joy to see you alive again. Why do you care so much about other people? I have been taught some harsh lessons. When Kunrad staged the coup, I was badly wounded. Abelard nursed me back to health, and so did the entire crew. They looked after me and the Protectorate for months while I was in limbo, a dark and joyless sleep in which I only heard Theodora's last words: protect my people. When I awoke, I vowed to do exactly that. To be not a master to my people, but their protector and their champion. The scars upon your soul bleeds an ashen azure, yet your heart is bursting with flares of the most incredible hues. Crystal clear colors without any additions or impurities, a pure heart. I have all but forgotten they existed. What's your reality like? I think it has less bloodshed than yours. I brought peace to the Expanse, soothed the flames of incendious zeal, and stopped Caligos from falling to vileness. The two of us even managed to become friends. I sheltered in the Aldari refugees and convinced them to join forces to fend off the Drukhari. I granted pardon to the pirates and renegades who strayed not out of malice but because they have nowhere else to go. Calgazar called me the heretic, but no one paid heed to that castigation. The Fellowship of the Void became a respectable merchant guild. Vladam shed most of his thuggish habits, but died when Xavier turned footfall into a colossal projectile, which he crashed into Euphrates II after it was captured by Uralan the Cruel. Thousands died that day, but tens of thousands were safely evacuated by Vladam, and I welcomed them to Dragonis. An alliance between the children of Arsayan and humans? You speak of impossible things, and yet your ardor makes one wants to believe you. Perhaps in your reality, false Elantark, our kinfolk have gained wisdom and tolerance beyond my understanding. What? Vladam? A hero who chose to sacrifice himself? Your world really is nothing like ours. I wish I could visit your universe. It seems to be brighter and kinder than mine. It's never too late to create it around you. This situation has just become complicated. How are we going to resolve it? I'm afraid we have no choice but to fight. What is hidden on this world imperils the millions of lives for which I am responsible. For their sake, I will crush any opponent unless you all retreat without a fight. But I see we are outnumbered compared to you, Doppelganger. I think we would be wise to join forces. Topple you first, and then resolve the conflict between those who have survived. I concur. We finish off the ones with the biggest retinue first, and then decide who is worthy of the prize. However, I already know who's gonna be. I'm giving you a chance to settle this affair peacefully and avoid self-destruction, in every sense of the word. If more than one von Valancius walks away from here, the spoils will have to be shared, and rogue traders never share.
Your arrogance will be your downfall. May the blessings of the divine grant us the courage and strength.
Okay, so I have to fight. First Reflection, Idra. What is Reflection? Oh no, Abelard. Oh crap, this is gonna be bad. Okay, first of all, you stand here. Jay, stand here. Cassia, I want you to stand here. Maybe tank them. Magenta, I want you to focus on these two. Probably. Oops. Stand here. Me, stand over here. Yeah, sure. Okay,
Me?
do this.
If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs? If I may.
Finally. Do this. Let's kill off Idra first.
If it serves your cause.
Ah, crap. Yes.
If I must.
Ooh, okay. No, no. Do this.
If it serves your cause. Fortune favors the swift. Failed me.
Okay, you, nope. This one, though? Yep.
This tedium is beneath me.
Crippled in body and corrupted mind.
Okay.
I understand your intent.
This, and done. Done. Okay, first of all, I need to take care of
Who
you.
if not me? I'll see to it personally.
Technical knowledge.
I'll
Let's do
make it
this.
happen.
I throw a grenade over there. Nope.
Taking calculated risk is my second nature. I'll see to it personally.
I've never felt pain like this.
Who if not me?
Okay. Then I can do it again.
I'll make it happen.
The whispers call to me.
Okay, do
On
this.
it.
Sniping zone. Do it
I'll
here.
make it happen.
I'm just worried about Abelard and the iconoclast me. Oh, whatever.
My gut tells me it's a bad
Let's do
idea.
this to you. Let's do it here.
I feel cold. There is movement in the
Oh,
setback.
what the? Oh, crap. What the hell is this? Foreboding. Ah, crap. If I come over here, I can get a shot at them. Over
Just
here.
designate a target. I am not your Zeus pet monkey.
Yeah.
I hear you moving. No more. If it serves your cause.
What the hell is that skill? Destroy the weak. Do
I can
this.
heal your wounds, not your soul.
I owe you a debt.
Next one's gonna be J. And then it's gonna be Curse Reflection, Glorious Reflection, Avalon the Virtuous. What's this?
Fall creatures! Ancestors guide you!
Minor setback.
Can I come over here? And then bless him. Yeah, sure, why not?
Living on the edge.
See, do
Tell me,
this.
that it is done.
Glorious.
I can do that
One.
with the right incentive.
Yep.
Am I getting paid for this?
Flesh means nothing.
Should I? Next one's gonna be Curse and then Glorious. Not. Wait, what the? Okay, all of you. Night. Whatever.
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
Really? Oh, crap.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Whatever.
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
Are you stunned? You want to be so staggered.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Nope. You sure?
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I shall enjoy everything with unshakable faith.
You sure about that? See, do this.
Don't get too cocky.
Yep.
You've got a problem.
Pain is temporary. Legacy is forever.
Tell me, and it is done. Am I getting paid for this?
Move your little butt over here. Yeah, move your butt over here.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave.
This. This.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Move over.
As the
Here.
Emperor commands, I act.
And
That
this.
is for the weak.
Okay.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I refuse.
Crippled in body and corrupted mind.
Let's do
I
this.
can do that with the right incentive. You got a problem? I've got a price.
Yep.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Yep.
Hardship. We prove our devotion.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
What the? Really?
I'll do it.
Move over here.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
It
Doubt
is.
is for the weak.
And, please.
I'll do it.
Demolish him. Woo! Man.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Yep.
I'll do it.
Okay, this is... She's just too OP on it. Right now she's just too OP. Which is exactly how I like it.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
I've suffered worse.
Can you actually, Nah, let's save it. Oh, thank you.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Oh, this is just so freaking... This is just too OP.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Really?
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yes. Can I come over here?
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Yep.
Doubt is for the weak.
Oh my goodness, this is just too good.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Okay, Cassie, just do
I
this.
am a navigator, not a servitor.
Let's see. Sign priority target to you.
Isn't
Yep.
this a job for the serfs?
Not my birthday. Yet.
Me. If you insist, you must die with grace at least.
Okay, this is just too OP. Like, really. This is just... Oh my goodness, this is just too much. Okay, I got a Bonebreaker Maul, Solar Staff, Cassican Armor, Light Carapace Skill Armor. Huh, okay. Oh my goodness. Eruption? What? Radical Follower, Life Draining Sword, Anti-Vehicle Revolver, Auto Striking Power Sword, Panoply of Assassins. Each round the warrior's darts increase until the end of combat. This effect resets every. Huh. Okay. Not that great,
Rise
but
to
whatever.
the top, or get left in the dust.
Staff of Shock and Awe. Malice Body Go. Okay. Anything over here? Looks like there's something over here. First, there were supposed to be things here. Yep. So grab this thing first. What the? Exodus Longlast? Isn't this the type of sniper rifle that only the Vindicator Assassins has? No, that was the Exodus. This is the Exitus. I don't know. It's like maybe like a boot. Maybe it's like a bootleg version of something. It's not that great of a rifle. But it does have additional hit chance, and it is longer range. Okay, wait. What's this? Relic Silencer. Let's not lose the elusive effect. Ooh, okay. Tekla has barely affected this bridge almost by completely
Keep your
devastating.
wits about you.
Okay. Oh, where am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to go here? Yeah, I'm supposed to go here. Okay, if that's the case, let me loot around first.
Let us not dawdle.
Okay, I'm guessing the devs make this to be like a very, very scary fight, but somehow that is just really easy to, you know, the cheese. Okay, there's something here. So let me save.
One and it's done.
One of the images stands out among the rest that likely used to be symbols of ancient Xenos dynasty.
I always get the job done.
Oh, eliminate. What the hell's that? That's... Oh, that's Xavier. then you guys are the Inquisition troopers. Okay. Oh, okay, you just replace. Okay. Let's see. What's over here? Incandescent storm. Whoa, okay. Cruciatum litany. Everywhere single attack gains 10% damage for each negative effects on the target. Tesla grenade. Okay.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay.
I mean, do I really need this? I'm mostly using the freaking thingamabob. Where's that scroll? Oh no. Okay, let's just switch out to you. And for somebody else... maybe you? No. Yeah, you. So, where's the ring? Here we go. Yeah, that's great. Long last. I believe it's Exitus, so it's gonna be on the bottom. It's supposed to be big, gigantic golden stuff. Wait, isn't? Terrax Slayer. Oh, here we go. Exitus long last. Like, I can shoot far. Grants 20%, 25% hit chance if the wielder has at least Iconoclast Zealot. Conviction damage is increased by... Oh, okay. Nah, I'm not. So... Nah. What else did I got? I believe it's like... Anti-vehicle pistol. Wait. On a successful hit, the shot explodes, dealing 20 impact damage to everyone in the area around the target. Nah, let's not. You know what? This will be good on you. I mean, I know your ballistic skill's not that great, but hey, it's something. Okay, I'm starting to run out on these grenades. But whatever. Oops. Should I use the Tesla grenades? Dread Monk grenades? Nope. Force grenades. Let's wait on that. Let's go down. Damn it! What are they shooting? Whatever. All of you come over here. Okay.
Is there money to be made?
What are they shooting at? So going down here will be a bad idea. Unless... Yurlit, can you
The
actually...
songs of my ancestors speak of stars long forgotten and worlds long gone. What a shame that you lack the capacity to understand even a single note. If I must.
Okay, so I'm guessing the turret's out. Let me save the game first. Okay, never be too sure. Let me upgrade first. Let's do this for Argenta. Let's do this on Cassia. Let's do this on Yurlit. Let's do this on Ulfar. And finally, let's do this for Jay. Okay.
I have traveled far darker paths.
I always keep my options open.
Okay. Wait, what the?
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Okay. Lord Consider, we are progressing according to plan. Our troops have already reached the target. Okay. Huh.
And
As soon as you touch the obelisk, the ancient symbols appear in your mind, forming the words. What? Open the pocket repository?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Whoa, okay. Unnatural energies torment the Xenos dead body, destroying it and reconstructing it over and over. Okay. Wait, what is this though? Oh, it's a destroyer. Oh yeah, it is a destroyer. Okay, so it's been taken by the tech light. Oh, well, the moment of truth. Okay.
Just as I planned.
Why are you giving me loot? There's nothing more I can do with these things. What the? What can I do here? I mean, how can I even reach here? Like how? Oh, this one. Rosary of Defense. The wearer gains number of unyielding beacon stacks, chances of ignoring any incoming damage. Okay, multi charges. More Tesla grenades.
Keep your wits about you.
Move. Okay. Singer of Fearsome Sagas. Wait, don't I already have that? Rallying Boots. Mind Scramble Circuit. Okay. Single fearsome sagas. I already have that. What the? Is this leaning into that whole wait. Oh, it's a better version. Wait a second. The next one is still yeah, it's a better version. Yeah, it's a better version. Okay. Let's see. I remember I got a melter. Like a really, really good melter. Eruption. Fire range, not that great. Max ammo, 1. But the damage though, the damage. Can I use that? Okay, you can use that. You cannot use that. Strength 55, of course. I wonder why I can use it. Yeah, whatever. Just leave it. Oh yeah. Let's see. Voicebone armor. I remember I got some type of armor. Was it like a light carapace? Nope. Ah, here we go. Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, more AP is always a good thing. Oh, whoa. Come over here. I just noticed that.
I align my path with yours. For now. This tedium is beneath me.
Okay. Man, that was risky.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust. I always get the job done.
Okay, anything for me here? Nope.
Is there money to be made?
The destructive web of the tech blight is spreading along the walls of the crypt. Okay, let me save first. I'm guessing there's nothing over here, right? Nah, I don't think so. You know what? Just let me double check. Nah, there's nothing.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Okay, let's go. Okay. What the? Inquisition Technorcist. Technorcist. Okay, so this is quite elaborate. Wait, did they open the... Oh no, they already opened it. Oh crap.
I always have a backup plan.
Gagazar. I see you did not heed my warnings, Stain. Your decision to come here in spite of them may have consequences, but we still have a chance to turn it to everyone's advantage. If your lordship listens to me very clearly. The lines you're treading is a dangerous one, Gagazar. Stop this madness. What's this? You're the one who is attempting something mad and dangerous by acting with insolence towards me. By the Emperor Hyphosdane, I'm in no mood to squabble with a rogue trader, not even with your recently installed lordship. Is that what you're here for? What is it? We call it a shard, and yes, as you have noted quite adeptly, it is the reason I am here. This construct contains an ancient, or rather a pre-ancient being of cosmic power. They were called the Catan. The entity is currently trying to escape. I'm here to collar it. Helgazar nods at the giant device, whose design clearly points to it having been brought into the crypt from the outside. No one in this world is capable of taming the power of the true Gear, the Star Devourers, and if you think even a small and imprisoned part of one of them is going to yield to you, you're a mad monkey. Mad and short-sighted. Of course the Inquisitions want to collar it. How typical. Jade Honey's speech dissolves into soldierly crudeness. Thorn, damn it, even I can see that no good can come of this grog shit crazy plan. What's this Catan shard? What is it doing here? A specimen of an ancient predator race, devourers of pulsars who feast on star systems. Reality itself bent to their power, but many millennia ago, an ancient Xenos race managed to defeat them, shatter them into pieces, and lock them away in prisons like the one you see before you. The Yingir are no mere predators, monkey. They are not just another sentient race. The ancient tale speaks of a great war between the Yingir and the Old Ones, and in that war the Yingir found allies to whom they promised unbound gifts. You have seen them, Elantar. Your species call them Necrons. The Yingir granted them everything they need to fight their enemies, but their largesse came at a price. Tricked into a state that was neither life nor death, the Metal Warriors served their Star Devourers for eons, until they finally rebelled and confined their masters to prisons such as this one. Do you wish to be tricked by their power too? Your unsanctioned Xenos has a point, Rogue Trader, which isn't the same as saying she is right. The Imperium will harness this creature's power and turn it against our enemies. And you think you stand a chance against such power? Do you mean to say that a human is not capable of such a feat? But I am not just a human. I am an instrument of the Emperor's will, one of many, and the Imperium is omnipotent. If I were to fall, another would follow in my footsteps, and that's how humanity makes the impossible possible. With the hands of particular people in particular circumstances, your skepticism is unwarranted. How will taming this creature help save the Imperium? Over my years of service, I've come to realize that the main problem that humanity faces in this war is the imbalance of power. Our opponents are not races or nations, but incomprehensible monsters, and it is high time we acquire one of our own. My yoke will bind this creature, and I will make it chained guard serving the Emperor. This is not the full extent of my vision. There are other shards similar to this one scattered across the galaxy. I plan on seeking them out and confining them all inside the yoke. Each conquered monstrosity will bolster our defenses. I still have many questions for you. Given the circumstances of our meeting, I do not see why I should hide anything. I seriously doubt you will share this information with anyone else, for one reason or another. How did this thing end up in your possession? Thanks to your predecessor, I arrived in the Expanse at the call of the Explorator fleet to deal with Archmagos Armanatus heresy. I quickly came to the realization that the Corona's Expanse problem ran much deeper than tech heresy. Unprecedented pirate sea running wild, blatant smuggling of Xenos artifacts, willful and impetuous rogue traders, and growing threat of the ruinous powers, all of this in a region that the Drukhari considered their domain. Frankly, I considered purging the entire Expanse. It would have been much easier to burn down this whole tangle of threats and corruption, but the web of spies I have woven presented me with much more interesting and radical solution. While investigating Armanat's connections, I turned my eye to Theodora von Valencia, who ultimately gave me the shard. How was Theodora involved in all of this? Theodora's instinct was uncanny. She spent decades hunting for a key that could open a dimensional gate. If she knew that there was something incredible waiting for her on the other side. Her ladyship was lucky enough to discover the shard during one of her expeditions, a trophy that was too much for her to handle. Archmagos Armanat studied it on Theodora's behalf, creating weapons in exchange for access to the dangerous relics, but their research was too primitive and unambitious compared to the true power contained inside the shard. I have one of my acolytes, Tanakia, sent her spies to Theodora. They infiltrated the rogue trader's retinue, earned their trust, and reported to me about this magnificent object. The rest was trivial. I seized Apathath and laid down the conditions of our further coexistence. She was wise enough to concede defeat with dignity. I commanded Operation Precious Sentinel. I left a garrison on Apathath, took the key to the dimensional gate from Theodora, sealed the gate, and started the creation of the yoke. I kept Theodora and her heirs in my sights, just in case. Not long before her death, I assigned Heinrich to her in order her to rendezvous with him on Rykard Minoris, but your lordship inherited him instead. I admit I wasn't aware of you. Theodora managed to keep her secret heir up her sleeve. So instead of eradicating Theodora's misdeeds, you chose to inherit them. Origina's voice rings with righteous steel. What is the yoke? A containment device similar to this one, except better. The yoke was devised by the greatest minds of two races using the ancient wisdom of a long-gone Xenos civilization, a prison capable not only of holding a Catan shard, but also of controlling it while releasing fractions of its being, an instrument of obedience and destruction, a masterpiece whose creation requires immense effort. It was made on Euphrates too. I captured Armanat's student, Ixomatha, and she passed all of her mentor's draft to me, and the one overseeing the process was none other than your acquaintance, the tech priest Cubis Deflim. Wait, isn't he the... Yeah, he's a heretic. He's a fabricated censor of Kiavagama. His fall was regrettable. It seems that the unorthodox, daring things he did at my behest drove him to break his vows and sink into heresy. But the human mind could never have comprehended the shard alone, and thus I appealed to the inhuman mind. I struck a deal with the Drukhari. He collaborated with the Drukhari. Alas, the operation demanded it. Though the agents of one of my acolytes, Emilina, I contacted Archon Yamiris and made a pact. I gave her access to the technologies contained within this relic and destroyed her rivals in the Cabal. She would relay information on their raids to my spies, and I would solve the problem. In exchange, her homunculus, Tervantius, will forge the yoke for me. Of course, I did not let him near the shard itself, but rather set up a laboratory for him on Quatsa Tamer. It was safer that way. All of the pieces were contributing to my plan, but none had enough information to comprehend the entirety of it. What did Drukhari want with the shard? It is one of the most complicated and perfect creations of a race much older than the Drukhari. It is no mere object, but a treasure trove of technology. A wise master could uncover many secrets simply by observing it. Sound strategy? Trust me, your lordship. The threat of the alien pales in comparison that posed by the ruinous powers. Yamiris could plunder 1,000 worlds, but she is no Urla the Cruel. She was a great danger to her own kin as she was to the Imperium. The disruption she caused among the Drukhari was only to our benefit. She intended to trigger a powerful disjunction in Kamra, thereby destroying her rivals and elevating her own cabals in the process. Knowing full well how precarious her grand plan is, I made no attempt to talk her out of it. With a little luck, you wouldn't need to worry about Kamra's influence. It was a dark day when you dropped from under the tail of your rotten-wombed mother, you loathsome traitor. While we were fighting to exterminate the Xenos, you were busy carousing with them. Had I known sooner, I would have ripped your pitch-black heart right out of your chest. I readily believe that since we are being so candid, I must note that you proved to be a much less convenient tool than I have anticipated. And then I take it you decided to get rid of your Xenos allies. There's no more need for them. Seeing as the yoke was almost complete and the situation was escalating out of control, Theodora was dead. The cult of the Final Dawn has reared its head and was preparing to strike. The Yamiris had forgotten her place. She had put forward too many elimination requests, and when I told her to curb her appetite, she retaliated. The theft of the Reichat star was timed to occur when Master von Kalox would be on the planet. The Archon would want to rob me of one of my agents and send a message. Okay. And then the Coronic Expanse was engulfed in flame. I had to rush the operation and declare sector-wide martial law. The Webway Gate was Yamiris' warriors has been using was destroyed and the facility on Quatsa Tamer was razed. I evacuated the half of the yoke that Tervantius has completed, but was too late to retrieve the second half from Euphrates II. Cupid's Nephilim revealed to Urlan the Cruel where he should strike, and that almost spelled the end of Operation Precious Sentinel. I appreciate your efforts in resolving this problem. In fact, you turned out to be much more useful than Theodora ever was. Why do you call for Assadis to come to your aid? I needed a remarkably strong force to keep my Xenos allies in check. The Emperor's Angels were just the weapon I was looking for, except, considering the sensitive nature of my operations, I couldn't very well risk requesting aid from my allies in the Death Lodge, could I? And then I remembered an old debt owed to me by a Space Wolf Great Company, so I decided to call in a favor. They were an asset at first. The Wolves helped me close the Dimensional Gate by overwhelming its security systems. I tasked them with hunting the Xenos condemned by Yamiris, but eventually they started prying, and that was unacceptable. I could control Thorvald by giving him more tempting targets, but the Baleful Howl pack. They raided an outpost where my agents has been meeting with the Drukhari. The pack took prisoners but lost the esteemed brother Ulfar. I hoped they would give their all to the search, but instead the wolves forced this system's coordinates out of the captives and came crashing down on my head. They had no gate to transport them. They used nothing but their warp engines. Thankfully, they realized their situation too late, so Tanakia managed to neutralize them. Ulfar stares coldly at him, and then the deadly frost of Fenris cracked in his voice as he speaks. You will pay for this, Xavier Calcazar. Know that I will have my blood vengeance. I will have your death. I see. You have come so far in pursuit of answers, half a stain. It would be too cruel to leave you curiously unsatisfied. Seeing as the inhabitants of this place almost killed you, I gathered that something went wrong with this plan of yours. Not at all. Operation Precious Sentinel is in its final stages. The increase in Xenos activity is a vexing yet trivial development in the grand scheme of things. They were supposed to guard the device, but they slept through the intrusion, and only the Catan shard emanations could make them stir. Theodore's research destabilized the shard's prison, and my project only made it worse. Whatever particles that the Catan shard's energy seeps out, many curious phenomena occur. The destruction of the crypt, the warped reality. When I tame the monster, I will order it to stop disrupting the laws of the universe. And that brings us to the most interesting part of our conversation. You know my plan, so now I want to know yours. Will you admit that I am in the right and join me in this undeniably ambitious act, or will you try to stop me? I'll be upfront with you. If it is the latter, I'll be forced to remove you, but I am sure you realize that already. Listen to yourself. What you're planning is heresy. Okay, so this is the thing. Having a Catan, having a Catan as an attack dog will be extremely beneficial. Like the Drukhari, Aldari, and whatever is, the Catan would just, brush them aside. But then again, it's basically like a chained dog. Eventually, they will bite back. But having something that can basically just go toe-to-toe with the warp and win. Okay, fine. I'm with you. Wake the beast, let us tackle it together. So be it. Before we begin, I will say this. I'm encouraged by your pragmatism, Evelyn. You have surpassed Theodora in my expectations, and I'm grateful to know that I will not determine the fate of humanity alone, but with a dependable ally at my side. The beast cage has fallen, but the yoke has started its binding process. Most of the entity's powers will be restrained by the machine. Whatever is left is still potent enough to kill us all. Weaken his physical shell and distract it. I will control the yoke and try to chain the monster. Oh boy. Nomos, an invisible yet clearly tangible aura of power envelops the figure clad in the robes of the tech priest. It is all the more baffling to hear a youthfully excited voice from under the hood. This is it. This is the place of our origin. Nomos' gaze is trained upon the Tantra. It was your strike and your wish to escape the prison that begot us. The mysterious creature that has been your ship's soul for so long turns to face you, but it is you, Hephaestus, who truly ushered us into this world. So let us meet our precursor together, for it is ready to break free. Greetings, Nomos. I need explanations, Rogue Trader. What is that? And what is it doing here? We are out of time. Now. It escapes now.